It's prime time. Hey team, thanks for checking in for the Next Kilograms Kilometers podcast. And as you've heard numerous times, we refer to our game day primers in just kind of the importance of it. All right, yesterday touched on moving before the match, and what is the difference between just movement in general and the primers. And the key thing with the primers is just hitting those high gears, hitting max effort, but obviously very progressively and very low volume. And low volume, I mean maybe 1 rep, 2 at the max. All right, and what that can look like is kind of just going through a normal dynamic warm-up into your activation, band resistance, that sort of thing. Maybe you're getting a couple of flying sprints, and then you do some work against the resistance bands, heck, maybe even some med ball throws, a med ball circuit, that sort of thing, or even some isometrics, where let's say you're fixing the bar, whether it's a push-up or a bench press variation, and doing isometric there. And by isometric, I don't mean like you do a body weight push-up, you get to the bottom of push-up and you hold that. I mean, you're actively you're trying to do the push-up, and let's say you got a partner holding you down, not aggressively, or not violently, but they are applying enough pressure that you're not moving, right? They're not trying to push you down, but as you're trying to push up, they're keeping you stationary. Or if you're doing a bench press, right, you got the bar under the hooks, right, and you're driving up against that, and I mean actively driving up. Same thing with a squat, right? Could be that you got the bar under the pins, right, and maybe you're kind of in that 3/4 position. You're not at the very bottom, but you're not locked out. So you're kind of in that half squat or 3/4 squat position and driving up from there. Right? Maybe you're doing that from a split stance, split squat instead. But whatever's necessary for you. And then, maybe you get band resisted broad jump or vertical jump, something like that. But those are going to be the primers, and it's all based, all kind of stemming from that principle of post-activation potentiation, and multiple studies out there that show that you do at or close to max effort, 90, even 95%, and then you can get a residual effect of like increased power output or performance, even up to I know in grad school they talked about up to 24 hours later. So, but a lot of times do that day of the game. That way, you hopefully get all the travel out of the way, and you get just that quicker result or quicker response out of it. So, but in terms of timing, definitely do not want to do that closer than 3 hours to kick off, and so that's going to be a key as well, right? If the timing of it, of home game and away game, that sort of thing, making sure that you fit that in with enough time. You're not just doing it and walking onto the field. So, but we'll continue on. We'll touch on that a little bit deeper. If you have any specific questions about primers or game day primers, hit us up, let us know. Otherwise, keep this week rolling, and let's keep working.